YouTube, what's popping? Welcome back to the I still haven't had a haircut diaries. Day 5 since I said I was gonna get a haircut tomorrow, and I've been saying it every day since. I still haven't been. Not important. Also, the lighting. Ooh, I look pale today. Oh, the line. We love the line. I got a comment the other day calling me Smeagol. I was like, oh. It took me a second to get it because he spelt it wrong, and I was trying to decipher what the comment meant because he didn't spell it like it's actually spelt. Then I figured it out, and I was like, it's racist maybe, but then no, it's just because the lighting. I just look so pale. I can't see shit. This is just one day I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna buy a whole studio and I'm gonna record these videos in a studio instead of in front of the sun. And I'm not gonna have these stupid lines, and I'm not gonna look ice white. I am pale. It's not as bad in real life. I haven't done any Iron Maiden for a while. Now, I wanted to do some because I haven't done any for a while. Iron Maiden was the third reaction video I ever did was an Iron Maiden song. It was Hallowed Be Thy Name. And I said in that video that Maiden are a band that I actually know quite a lot of their stuff. I actually owned albums of theirs when I was younger. Obviously, my dad owned a bunch as well, but I personally, young Reese, owned Iron Maiden albums when I was younger. I owned a DVD. I owned Live at Donington and Rock in Rio too. That's 2 DVDs. So I liked Maiden. They were just one of those bands that did permeate my bubble, I guess, that did get through to me. Powerslave, however, is one that I've not listened to. I felt like listening to some Maiden. I went back to the Maiden video from however 5 months ago or whatever and looked at the comments on that and read through some suggestions and picked the one that got suggested the most that I hadn't done yet. So, actually, I don't think it was even on the Maiden on the Hallowed Be Thy Name video that I found this comment. But regardless, we're doing this one. It's a little bit long. I don't know what it's about, but I remember this one being like one of my favourite covers because I was super into Egypt as a kid as well, temporarily. Regardless, I haven't even opened the video. You know how it goes. Playlist. Just the lighting. Let's kick it. Sound like a werewolf. 7th of the 7th. The Maiden. That riff's pretty cool. So it's about Egypt. Osiris, yeah, he said the Eye of Horus, which is the Horus is the owly dude, the birdie dude. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember a great deal about it. Rune of protection, like the Eye of Ra. And he talks about Osiris, the green Zakai glows in his temple. The ancient Osiris is the god of the dead. What was Horus god of? Was he god of something? During the early... Doesn't say. See, I was curious. I was wondering when it was talking about being a slave. I was like, because obviously the Egyptians famously had quite a lot of slaves. This is too much hair. The Egyptians had quite a lot of slaves because obviously building the pyramids and stuff, and it was like, they treated them like shit. But then he said, I don't want to die, I am a god. Although the Egyptians worshipped the pharaoh as a god, he is just a man and therefore he will die. It matters not that he is a mighty pharaoh. We are all... Pharaoh. Pharaoh is how you say that, is it? Pharaoh. We are all slaves to the power of death, even the king beast of kings. Okay, so it's a bit like a metaphor. So that's why he says, and in my last hour I'm slave to the power of death. So like, it doesn't matter who you are. What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer? It doesn't matter who you are or how powerful you are or how high above everyone else you are or think you are. You're all going to die in the end. Interesting. We continue. Pap, pap, pap.
When I was living this life, fear was my game. People would worship and fall, drop to their knees. So bring me the blood and red wine for the one to succeed me. For he is a man and a god, and he will die too.
Oh, there you go. I almost wonder, actually. Don't pause it, don't pause it. Copyright. I almost wonder if this is almost like I'm not having to go. I get the odd comment still after how many people do these reaction videos and all do the same thing. I still get the odd comment saying, don't pause it. Alright, when Article 13 comes through and everyone who doesn't pause it disappears, who's going to be laughing then? No, probably not me because that'd suck. But, the way I'll come back to the chorus, and we've obviously heard the chorus already. I didn't pick this up the first time. So tell me why I had to be a power slave. I don't want to die. I'm a god. Why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid to waste. I almost feel like he's like mad about the fact he has to die. Like he's sort of, because you know people talk about how like being a slave to money or for money. I feel like it's the same sort of idea potentially for a power slave, as in like he has so much power. He's like he lives for the power that he has, almost. He's a slave to power. Apparently the Chinese government would only allow Maiden to play the song in 2016 if the title was changed. Fun facts there. Yeah, I feel like I feel like that's kind of what it is. Like it kind of is like just that he feels like this power has taken over him, and now he feels like that's what he says. I don't want to die. I am a god. Why can't I live on? You know, when the life giver dies, all around the later ways, he sees himself as above everyone else. He sees himself as if, like, when he dies, it's going to ruin everything for everyone else, when realistically, there's just going to be another pharaoh, so who cares? Yes, it's just the same sort of the general gist of being, like, you know, no matter who you are, everyone's going to die. It doesn't matter, but I feel like the way the chorus is written almost implies that the character it's speaking from, like, just sees himself so high because of all his power, like it's gone to his head and stuff. I didn't see that coming at all. I didn't see that coming at all. I didn't expect the breakdown. Can't believe this song is 32 years old. That was 2 years ago, so what, 34 years old? I didn't see that coming at all, dude. Like, it broke down completely, and then it was like just a completely different pace, and then it built up, and then he was going nuts again, and then even at the end, it was like it ended and then went into a different. I didn't see that come. I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it. That was great, dude. I'm gonna be watching guitar covers of that all night now. I didn't see that. I've been doing that a lot recently. Four Horsemen, One. What else have I been watching? Tornado of Souls, Fade to Black. It's like I've been watching guitar covers non-stop the past few days, and I'm going to be watching plenty of those tonight. Wow, I didn't see that coming at all. That was nuts. That was really good.
Now I am cold, but a ghost lives in my veins. Silent the terror that rage, marbled in stone. A shell of a man got preserved for 1,000 ages. Let's open the gates of my hell, I'll strike from the Tell me why I have to be a Powerslave. I don't wanna die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'll slave to the power of death. Slave to the power of death. Slave to the
It's a very Maiden end to the song. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love that the little it was a little bit Egyptian-esque. Dude, that solo was really cool. I genuinely like just didn't kind of expect it. I wasn't ready for the mad solo in the middle there, but I'm glad because I've been just going mad for solos recently. So that was a great time. The title track details the account of a power mad pharaoh who's on his deathbed. There you go. There you go. I could have just read that at the start and not been asking so many questions. Bruce Dickinson always performs this song wearing a ritual mask. Is there a picture of this? Oh no, it's a whole video. I'll throw a screenshot on stage, on screen. But I want to see this mask. Live at Long Beach Arena. Oh, what the hell, dude? That's sick, but like kind of weird. The tour artwork for the 2016 tour reference. This is Mayan headgear. Anyway, listen, that was good. I enjoyed it. There's still, even as a band that I know a fair bit, there's still plenty of Maiden to like go through. Well, I went like Mega Orange there. That's why I don't look in the mirror. You know, sometimes I look at myself in the camera, I'm like, not bad. But then sometimes I'm like, what? I just like look at myself in the viewfinder. I'm like, what's going on there? See, I know most, like, I'm looking at the big ones: Number of the Beast, The Trooper, Fear of the Dark. Obviously, I've done Hallowed Be Thy Name Now, Run to the Hills, 2 Minutes Midnight. I know all of those. Then it's Aces High, I don't know. Empire of the Clouds, I don't know. Rime of the Ancient Mariner, I don't know. Empire of the Clouds, actually, wasn't that the one from, isn't that a recent one? Yeah, from the Book of Souls. I have heard that one. It's like 20 minutes long or something. I think I have heard that one. But there's plenty of Maiden still to do, so if people want to see Maiden, let me know. I just felt like doing some today, and this was one that was suggested, so, yeah, I went for it. Anyway, yes. Dude, they had Edward the Great, which was a Greatest Hits album, which I also had on CD. Rock in Rio. But I like they did Somewhere Back in Time, the best of from 80 to 89, and they did a separate one from 1990 to 2010. So they couldn't even just have one greatest hits. They had a greatest hits, and then they 10 years later did another one that was so big that they had to split it into two for two different parts of their career. That's a lot of greatest hits. Thanks for watching. I will see everyone, wrong hand, in the next one. Peace.